Even though the Slammys were last night, it looks like HCW is doing their own little version of it. Now, essentially, my vote probably will not matter, but I'm going to do it anyway since they have it on here and it's a little more convenient for moi. Now, first, we have the Superstar of the Year. We're going to go from bottom to top just because I can. Now, look who we got here. We got John, Matt Klaus, Matthew, Patrick, and Ryan, a.k.a. CM Punk, the World Champion Matt Fair, if I am correct. Let's see. Yeah, because apparently your forum still works. And apparently, even though moi is perm banned, you put this shit on the side so it makes it a little easier for me. Even though I care less. So, who was that again? We have Matt Fair as the World Champion. We have Samoa Joe, who is he? Is he a champion? No, he's not. Fuck Matt Jew. We have Edge, or Patrick, who is the... I want to say that's the international belt. I could care less with these titles anyway, but that's just a guess. And finally, Ryan, who has been GM the entire time, but is John Cena. Now, based on my astute and expert opinion on this matter, even though John's had a few matches of the year from what I've heard, Matt's retired, and he had a good match before he left. Klaus is the world champion, and he had a few good matches with some controversy, mind you. Patrick, let's come back to him. Ryan's a GM, and honestly, probably could have hired me to just vote for him to begin with, or just hired me back on the roster. Since that's not a possibility, I'm going to go with Patrick, just because he's been on a roll from what I've heard. And with the attacks as of late, you can honestly think that 2013 will be his year, as well as this year. And since that's there, we can do that. Now we have Diva of the Year. And let me just double check the champions just in case. Because even though, again, since I'm bad from the forum, you sold this shit on the side here. So let me just double check here. Okay. None of these are champions from what I've seen. No, none of them are champions. But... well, they might be, I don't know. But we have Travis, Jonah, Anthony, Natalie, and Mia. A lot of these people I know very well. A lot of these people do deserve this award. And there is something I'll talk about later, which does not concern this award at all. It should have, but oh well. It's a very hard pick, but I'd have to go with Natalie, just because of her portrayal of Paige as of late, from what I've seen. Well, not what I've seen, but again, what I've heard and all the good things I remember from her. It's a close choice. I'd either have to narrow it down to anyone but Jonah, but I have to give it to Natalie there, just because of the fact that she's been there since the beginning of PCW, but that doesn't matter anything. But to see how far she's come since then is just still amazing to me. Now, Feud of the Year, I probably should have been in this for something at WrestleMania, but oh well. You have the Scum of the Earth, Matt Audit, for Feud of the Year against John. You have Steen versus Heyman versus Joe, which was really good from what I remember. You have Scum and C-Nation, which is the stupidest fucking feud of all time. John and Ryan, which was inevitable, was going to happen anyway. And then you have a Brit, Kanza, who I think now is the HCW champion, Warrior CK, confusing a guy from what I remember as the Extreme Kryptonite, otherwise known as EK, but that could be confusing, so I'm not going to deal with that. What I will deal with is that match that Big Mike, Stab, and Matthew had was pretty good from what I remember. So I'm just going to give that to Duke right here. And apparently people are on here doing shit. Why the fuck not? So we have, if they can shut the fuck up, we have Rookie of the Year, who I am surprised Dalton Dent is not on this poll. Baller is not technically a rookie. Dan's not a rookie either. Ivan's certainly not a rookie from what I remember. If I'm confusing Cameron's, he's not a rookie, but Miles is not a rookie. This is not a rookie of the year. Dalton Dent should be rookie of the year from what I'm concerned. He should be fucking champion from what I know. But just because, and he knows why I'm voting. But Ivan. So let's see here. We got that done. Management member of the year. Automatically, you'd have to go the general manager. But I don't remember him being a management member. Then again, for some odd reason, you have fucking 11 people, and that makes no sense to me. You don't really need that much management, unless HCW is that chaotic as I remember it. Now, automatically, you'd think have to go the GM. But no, Sab has been great over the past few years, and it's about time he gets recognized for what he rightly deserves. And let's see here. You're just going from the Slammys at this point. LOL moment of the year. I knew I was going to be on there. But this depends. If Ryan is raging because of the draft, then I'd have to go with Ryan. And I obviously can't vote for myself. Because that was the reason I left, basically, with Extremis. That was fucking stupid. And it proves HCW is not what it used to be, and automatically, Matt Audit, I'm surprised why you're even nominated for anything. You're just, I don't even know what to say. I don't even know if there's a word to describe Matt Audit. Although there's probably several that I could use. But I will have to go with Ryan just for the hell of it, because his rage quit at the draft was just hilarious from what not for just what I heard, but it was just stupid. And let's see here, we got, yeah, you're just copying the Slammys at this point, even though this has probably been there for a while. Okay, we actually have some good ones right here for Oh My God Moment of the Year. Warrior CK winning the HCW Championship, and honestly, Kanza has been on a long road, to be honest, but you know, he's going to lose it eventually. It was impressive, but who has he beat lately? He has not beat anyone, so I don't think that's an Oh My God moment. Based on when it happened, yes, but based on what he does from there, no. It's basically, what have you done for me lately? Now, how about Mania? The Matt Audit match was just fucking ridiculous. It was basically Extreme Rules pay-per-view all over again. But I have to go with my boy, Trank Jericho. Even though he doesn't deserve a title, winning the international title, probably that's why Patrick had it. Just because he could make Trank a fucking jobber, for all I know. Let's see here. We got, I'm going to cut this off right quick.